Alrighty, let's just make sure our audio is coming through. Tick, 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 yes. Hope you're all doing well. It is Donnington. We're here today at Donnington Park. And we have two set sprints here today. Once again, for this round, we have two sprint races here, 30 minutes. And we will have 13 drivers to decide it all. And let me just get the game audio up a little bit more. There we go. So you can hear the game a little bit louder. So we will have 13 drivers. And so far we got a few drivers already showing their stuff. The two McLarens. Got Raf and John, of course. You got Ichigo, you got Hoop, who's actually gone for a spin. Oh, you got Hoop going for a spin. You got Skeppy now out on circuit. Keep an eye on Skep here and let's see what he can do. Let's actually go on with Skep for a lap around this track and see what he can possibly do here in a lap. He is about a second off Raf's pole lap so far. Someone's just gone and he goes, okay. What about the 888 Bentley? Let's see what the 888 Bentley can do of Nava. P6 so far, he'll be a little bit disappointed in that, but would want to find a little bit more extra in the tank if he possibly can. Donnington Park, it's a tough little circuit, but it's a circuit that we've all seen in the past. They can deliver some great racing, and I'm sure we'll see that here tonight. There'll be drama in the first sector, no doubt about it, and everybody's going to be filing for position here, no doubt about it, as Nava, that fix improves. Here's Cole Carnival. He's in P7 so far. He would be another one who would want to find a bit of an improvement. And we'll go through the championship standings very soon for you all. Oh my. Got to hit those perfectly. If you can just ride them perfectly, boy, you can have a good run. And that's what he's looking for here. That's what he'll be looking for. And always look out for Cold Carnival. Someone who can be on it in the end. As Redeemer with a very interesting livery on that Mercedes. So, got Gucci out there, and here comes Cam. The ever-present Cam, who was superb in qualifying. But race pace was a bit questionable. Well, let's see how Cam goes. And see if he can be up there here tonight, here at Donnington. Oh, Cam. Let's find someone else here to go on with. Let's stick with Ichigo for a lap in the Ferrari. He will be looking to find some spice in his lap, and actually Skip's out there as well. But we'll keep on with Ichigo. Get himself warmed up for a lap around Donnington. Currently third. And trying to see if he can get to Raf and John here at the moment. So the Ferrari starts the lap off. Again, P3 at the moment. And the Ferrari, we're trying to see what he can do. Oh, Ichigo, big moment there. Let's go to Skeppy in the other Ferrari. Let's see what Skeppy can do. Skeppy currently P5. Wanting to get a grasp of things here at the moment. And don't forget, of course, we're going to see some... Because it is raining, goes too, by the way. Let's point that out. It's a mile-ish wet track. And the weather will be a factor, no doubt about it. As Skep, does he improve? He does on time, but not position. So there we go. What about Raf? Let's see what Raf can do. Sorry, I always keep saying Raf, because that's how my former commentator back in the F1 days, FinFan, used to always go. He always used to yell, Raf! As Raf, don't think he improved. So let's try to find someone else here. Calzona. Ever present Calzona, P7. One to keep an eye on the gauge. I'm going to figure at the moment. I have chat open. The only one that will talk to me is Arabian, so even though I didn't really have anyone to talk to yesterday when I did Tier 2, which I predicted the future of for a certain Ferrari of what would happen, and it did. Maybe me commentating on him is just a curse in F1. Here comes John to the line. Does he improve? I don't think so. Ferrari at it again. And while we know he's actually lifted off his time, we'll stick on board here with Hoop. And I'll get the standings up for you all. And let you know what is the situation, including the teams championship, which I had no idea was a thing until Cam yelled at me for not knowing that it was a teams thing. Right. So here we go. Just getting up right now. We'll keep on here with Hoop. He's P4 at the moment. And we've got the outsider Skipper joining as well. Good to see Skipper in. Of course, Hoop and Skipper battling out for this season's championship in this season's championship in F1 side. So Hoop is your title leader by 9 points over Raf. Then Cam got Ichika, you got Skip. Nava in 7th. So he could probably be better up in the standings. We'll see how the rest of things go for him. And then for the best constructor so far is Ferrari, but I don't think anyone cares about that. It's all about the team standings. Like a mixed lead by 100 miles. And you got I Don't Know in P2. Then you got the Dream Team in P3. You got A Racing Team in P4. You got Misfits in P5. Then you got Team A in P6. You got Team B in P7. And then Am I about to say this team on stream? Yes, I am. You got... Wait, we'll just see if Hoop improves here. No. Hoop does not improve. We'll go on board with Jojo with 2 minutes to go. And then last place, you got... Well, they're actually not last, so whoever's done the series to put them in 7th. You got Banana Association for the Absolute Amanda's Imposters. Yes! And his who is to go last in the championship. There you go. That's how that plays out. John, does he improve? No. There we go. What about Raf? Can Raf improve on his time? No, he's done. Raf's done. Here comes Cal. Cal's Zona now, coming up to the line. Cal Zona does improve, so there we go. What to still ponder. I think Coop and Ichigo are just slowing down, getting themselves ready for one final run. Oh man. So, well, the next one to cross the line here is going to be Scam. John's done. John's done. He comes into the pits. Oh, Scam, that's a big moment there. Oh. Over the curbs. But he got out of it very nicely. And let's see if Skip can get himself up to a few positions here. About to come to the line. And he stays P6. As I'm getting a phone call, I'll be back in just a second. Apologies for that, everybody. Uh, when your parent calls up, well, especially when it's your father, you gotta answer. Raf is on pole, George on second, Hoop third, Ichigo fourth, and Calzona in fifth. And that is how it plays out here in Donnington. So it's quite close between that top four. So it should be an interesting one. We're about to get set for what should be some action-packed two races here this evening. And where is Nava out on circuit? Nava is... where is Nava? Nava is P8. So Nava currently in position number 8 here in this one. So, oh boy, about to get ourselves set here for 30 minutes. The battle between Raf and John Hoop, not at the front, and Hoop will be looking to see what he can do here in this one. So this is going to be an interesting race. Wettish conditions. And we'll see who could possibly take the win here for this one. So here we go. Cars get themselves ready for 30 minutes here in this one. Well, Gucci's missed the getaway. So here we go. First race of the day. Who you got? Who's everyone got? Raf's got a lot of potential. Raf, this could be a good day for Raf, absolutely. He wants to make it a good day. We'll watch this from Hoop's point of view. Actually, we'll watch this from John John's point of view. As we're about to get set for round 2 here at Donnington Park. As we are racing. Raf did get the good jump. Hoop's probably got the best runner out of all three of them. Ichigo, the second row had a superb start, but they just had nowhere to go. John leads. Hoop now's going to try to get this done over Raf. As Ichigo now, he just can't find his way through. Oh, skip. Close. Oh, there's contact. Skip's hit the back of Hoop. There's cars everywhere. It's Carnage City. Oh, that was a wild one. It's still going on in that pack. And John now is just gone. Oh dear. So that was crazy. That was a crazy start. And let's wait till the positions move their way through. So, Skep P3. I don't know how he got out of all that. Anava P4. Cam in P5. Oh, it's crazy. And we got to get a replay of it. Absolutely, we got to get a replay of it here. So let's find Skep here. There we go. So let's get a rundown of what's happened here. So let's slow this thing down. Ichigo's just gone too deep. He's hit Hoop. Skep's made contact. Calzona's actually... Let's see, what may have happened to Calzona. Oh, Calzona's just pulled up and Skipper's gone too deep. Nava's got involved with it. So many cars have got... Oh my god. Got hit from that. Wow. So that was a interesting way to have things go on there. And that brings Sprightly up into P6. Wow, what a crazy start to this one. And that was, yeah, your number one pick. And that is just a wild way to kick things off here in Donnington. So Hoop down in P8, Ichigo P9, Calzona P10, Skipper P11. And I originally, I think I said Skippy hit them, but he didn't. I apologise, Skip. It was actually Ichigo who went deep with Hoop, and then Skip had nowhere to go. Oh, and he's got a little bit deep there. Let's find something else here at the moment. We've got Sprightly and Cold Carnival. Cold Carnival now up into P6. Cold Carnival now up into P6 in this race. And it looks like John, we've seen in the past, when he's in the front, he is very tough to beat. And he's just now pulling away from the pack here. So it's looking like a good start for John. How he would want. And, oh, now Ichigo getting close here to the back of Hoop. Oh, Hoop has a slight moment. Here comes Ichigo for the move. This is a battle for P8 in this race. And now does Ichigo... No, doesn't think about it. Hello, Arabian. And as we see, Ichigo now... Oh, man. A race full of interestingness here at the moment. As I think Nava's passed Skep, he has. So the Bentley has gotten through. And he's got it done. So the Bentley now is up to P3 where, well, you missed a lot. You've missed Ichigo making contact with Hoop and then a few other cars coming together. It was a wreck fest, no pun intended. And it's our Cold Carnival now is trying to close up here. Kim is around. Kim only joined literally in the last minutes before qualifying. So maybe it's not looking like a good day. It's going to be a tough day here for Cam. As Hoop now's going to try and see if he can get up here to Cold Carnival in P6. Here in this one. So, 24 minutes left on the clock. It's a good margin for John. He's got Skep. No, he is not. Skep has made a mistake. But luckily for him, he's not lost the position. As our Cold Carnival's going to try to see if he can hold off Hoop here. This is for top 5. Doesn't get the best run out of that corner. Hoop's going to try to see it on him. He can't. Oh, close. As Hoop is through. Or is he? Does Cold Carnival think to get it back here on Hoop? No. So Hoop now up into P5. And Cold Carnival's off track. He's in the kitty litter. Ichigo almost had nowhere to go. Oh. And Ichigo now is going to... Oh, well, Ichigo almost joined him. Ichigo almost joined in there. As Calzona now goes up into P7 by as well. So if he's struggling in these conditions, and that's allowed Calzona to move up, Ichigo to move up as well here in this race. So that's how the land of the story plays out here at the moment. And really that incident has just, lap 1 has just spread the field. That's pretty much what it is. As now the outsider Skiffer's looking for the move here on Coal Carnival. Gets it done. He goes up into P8, so Skiffer now, the McLaren, he misses his way up a bit further. As Calzona in P7. I'm trying to see if he can maybe get up in this battle between Ichigo and Hoopalicious. And actually Gucci Lucci. Oh, close to Redeemer. And these two are actually on the same lap as each other, so they're battling out for last place. Redeemer goes by. There we go. So, it is currently an interesting one here at the moment. And Arabian needs to wait for the patch. Well, yes, we all do. And see if this game can fix a few problems. But I doubt. So, let's go back down the field here. We got Ichigo and Hoop. They're going to try to march their way towards a bit further up. Coal Carnival, there's a yellow flag. It's, I think, might be Cam. No, it's Steer. Oh, it's Skiffer. And there he goes. Well, that's unfortunate. I don't know if he's disconnected or not, but that is very unfortunate, to say the least. Let's stick with our race leader for a little bit and see how he goes. Looking very good here at the moment. Doing very well here, John. That the McLaren would want. This is definitely a good race here from John. He I don't know how you can't join the server. It makes no sense. I don't understand how you can't. It just makes no sense. It really doesn't. And Skiffer, yeah, he did disconnect. He did disconnect. There you go. So Cam P10 and yeah, it's steady as she goes right now in this race. There's not much pieces to the puzzle that need to be placed. The pieces were set pretty much on that opening lap. That's why we've got these gaps here at the moment. That's how John really got things underway. It was a perfect start, and he'd be looking to do the same thing again in race 2. Oh, Calzona's off. That's given Coal Carnival the position. That's given Sprightly the position as well. Oh, dear. Defending champ is not having the best of days. Skips in the pits. Why? Did he, alright. Did he discon... Alrighty. I'm sure he'll let me know, and we might find out in the Discord maybe why that's just happened. That's just giving Hoop and Ichigo P4, P5. Skep is not moving. So... Oh, Ichigo's turns Hoop. Oh, and then he's just retaliated. He's just retaliated back. Oh, and oh. Now, are those two? I wonder. They are not. I don't know. I don't know. That is wow. I don't think they're in the same party together. I've no idea. He turned. Oh my god! He almost turned him again. He almost hit him again. Oh, that was. There is some beef here. There is some beef being cooked up. It has to be. There has to be a little bit of beef here. I would love to say there's banter in it, but I don't know. To be fair, Ichigo did stop. I'll put this out here. Ichigo did stop to let Hoop by. So it's not like if there is a lot of beef to it, because there really isn't. Because if there was beef to it, he wouldn't have let him back past. Oh man. What a fascinating race this one is. And Skep says, lost attraction and dead, went to beds, now going to pick up kids. Fair enough! Fair enough! Wish you could do something like that in the F1 game. Skep should have gone Audi. Yes, he should have. That's his only chance of race wins. And a pole at Bathurst. He's not going to get pole at Bathurst because he's not in an Audi. Telling you, that's why he's not going to get pole at Bathurst, because he's not in an Audi. Only Audis get pole at Bathurst. Let's go back down the field here, trying to find what's going on. Really, the only real close battle here is between Ichigo and Hoop. That's the titanium battle here at the moment. And Ichigo now. No, he won't. Stop it. Stop it. As Ichigo closes in again. Closes in on him. Man, it could be close here. And we'll see. Could go down here. Yeah, no. Oh, Ichigo close again. We are halfway through this first race. Got John leading by a country mile. Skeppy's in the pits. He's gone to pick up the kids. Hopefully gets back in time for race 2. As we have 13 minutes left on the dial. So number 24 is still trying to see if he can get up to that top 3, but Nava's gone. And the top 3 have pretty much got gaps in between them. So they don't have to worry at all about anything. Ichigo, or a little bit in the grass. That's not what he wants to look for in this battle. Cole Carnival, oh my days. Cole Carnival now trying to see if he can close up here on Calzona. So that could be another battle to look out for. Excuse me, later in this one. So that could be another intriguefulness to keep our eyes on here in this one. So, but we'll keep an eye on this battle between Ichigo and Hoop. There was contact. Got a bit dicey between the drivers. But there's 12 minutes to go here in this one. Wanting to really get up there with Hoop and get that top 4. John has drove superbly here today in number 36. He's done superbly well. And it's looking like a good weekend for him. He would want this X-Race to do the same thing again. As Ichigo now is going to try to fight. Still fight Hoop. But he just can't find that extra edge that he's looking for. That's what he needs. He needs to find that little extra edge to challenge Hoop here with 11 minutes to go. It's almost like Ichigo's just preparing himself. It's almost like he's preparing himself for the dive if Hoop makes an error. That's almost what he's looking out for. So we'll see how things pan out. And man, oh man. What about Nova? P3, he'll be happy with that. He probably wished it could have been a first or second, but a podium right now is something that he absolutely would love. And to help himself in the championship, absolutely, for Nava. So Hoop's still holding on to this P4. Ichigo's still halting him behind with 10 minutes to go. Ooh, Ichigo closes up here. I think Hoop's pulling away. I think Hoop's pulling away from him here. And I think it's that aggressiveness of that BMW. Cam in P9, that's not too bad from him, but I know he would know he should have gotten a bit up further. He should be up a little bit further, Cam. Disappointing. He apparently was leading for a few laps yesterday in Tier 1. And, yeah, he was apparently leading for a few laps yesterday. And it just didn't pan out for him here. So, which is unfortunate. Got 8 minutes to go. Rapid P2, but it's not going to be enough for him to challenge John for the race win. And John is just, I think he's just thinking he's smart already about the next race. And close it in on back-to-back wins here today, which would be amazing for him. So that's what he'll be hoping for, John, if he can. 8 minutes to go. Don't forget race 2 is coming up. We'll see if Raf can get off really well in P1, but it's going to be a difficult task for him. But we'll see how it plays out as Sprightly has gone past Gucci, who is quite a few laps down in the BMW. So, see, watch Cam try to go past here in a matter of minutes, seconds. Oh, and Sprightly goes a bit off. Here comes Cam. So we're gonna battle. We're gonna battle here. Cam's gonna try and see if he can get P8. Oh, Sprightly takes that line again. Cam will just be all over him. There goes Sprightly. Here goes Cam through the P8. And Coal Carnival's not too far up the road, so it could still be a P70 for Cam if he can get good consistency roll on here and try to close up to that Lexus and see how it all plays out. And Skeppy has picked up the kid and he's happy now. So there we go. Full man. Oh, I think Raf may have made a little bit of an error. It's now got it to 14 seconds, but it doesn't matter anyway because the others was about 10 seconds behind him. Ichigo's losing a bit of time to hoop now, so I think Ichigo, if he's listening, just bring it home in a P5. That's our Cam. Whoopsie. That was close. Cam now closes up here on Cold Carnival. It's for P7. This yellow flag, there was a brief yellow flag. I don't know who it was for. Oh, Cold Carnival makes a mistake. Cam could still get a P6 here. It might have been Calzona, because Calzona's lost time. So, they're all falling here, and they're still allowing Cam to get some positions. With 5 minutes to go, they're all struggling. They're all struggling a bit here. As with less than 5 minutes to go. With John your race leader, we now have a freeway fight here for P6. Oh. Freeway fight. Oh, and Calzone comes. Cam, he showed the nose for a brief second. What can Cam do? Thinking about it. He's just thinking about when is my best chance to sneak. He thought about it there, but he couldn't get it done. Full man. So, Cold Carnival's done it again. Same corner, but it's worse. It's much worse for Cold Carnival this time. And he now goes back further. I think he's lost the position to Sprightly. He has. He's lost the position to Sprightly, so he now goes back down a position. So he'll go down to P. Oh. As Cam now we'll try to see if he can maybe close up here on the position. So, 3 minutes to go. John is the man at the front. He's done well. And we'll see. the checkered flag in a matter of moments for what has been a great race victory for John John here tonight. With 2 minutes to go, there he is. And it's like it's on an hour race, because I tell you what, he'd be close to traffic, getting close to traffic here soon. He would be. Superb times he has done. And that's his situation here at the moment. And wow, it's been quite incredible from John John here at the moment. That's how qualifying played out. If you missed it, Raf got pole. And look at the sector time, best splits. It's incredible. And your best in, of course, practice was John John. So he's shown the pace all weekend, and he's just shown it more. I didn't mean to press that. And he's doing nicely, and that's where he would want to be. Just to march on, continue on, and he's doing very well. Cam's about 1.1 to Calzona, so it's still a chance. We'll keep an eye on it if he can possibly do more. And we'll have about, I say about, we'll have one more lap after this next lap will be the white flag, the final lap here in race 1. We still have a race 2 to come. We still have race 2 to come. And we'll see how it all plays out in this one. Final lap.
All right, man. The leader is on the final lap. Give it a final push.
Final push on the final lap here at Donnington. Oh, and Itchy goes off. Luckily for him, the margin back to Calzona is massive. Ichigo actually got that margin back down a little bit to him, but it's the mistake has cost him. So one more lap for Cam to maybe challenge Calzona here for P6. But I don't think he can. Excuse me, I don't think he can. And the seconds tick down as it's looking like a victory here for John John. He has done well here tonight, and he will try to do it again in a matter of moments in race 2. Hopefully Skippy's back from picking up the kids, as we're about to see a victory here for John John. He's done well, and he will continue to march on in what has been a great win, and we'll see how it all pans out in race 2. But for now, it's a race 1 victory for John John. He wins it here in Donnington Park. Raf will come home in second. Cam's not close enough to get to Calzona. Raf, a decent P2, but he'll now think about race 2 and the start, and try to get the jump on John John. That's what he'll be thinking about right now. Nava P3, he'll be happy with that in the Bentley. Hoop, what could have been, but still a good recovery to get P4 for the championship leader. And Ichigo, good recovery as well in P5. See if those two have a talking with after this race. Here comes Calzona, P6. Not too bad from Calzona. Cam P7. It will be unfortunate for Cold Carnival in P8. But he'll try to get a good jump like he did in race 1. And then you got Bremo P9. That's probably his best result in BRL ACC. It's Sprightly P10. Top 10 for Sprightly. So that's race 1 done and dusted. John is your man. Skep is back from picking up the kids. And there we go. And oh man, so there's some words being said. It's calm at the moment, but words being said. And we'll see what happens lap 1 of race 2, because everyone now will begin themselves ready here, because it will just lighten things up even further. Sprightly ran out of fuel in the last lap again. Oh dear, Sprightly needs to remember how to fuel correctly. Wow. So many questions to be asked, so little time to answer, as we will get things going here. And Skiffer is still blazing away out on track for a start here very shortly. We'll get things underway here for race 2. Stick with us. It's just a heartbeat away. Ichigo saying got back in, thank God. There we go. There we go. So, everybody's getting ready. And, Skipper's wheel disconnected. Oh. The wheel dramas keep on coming. Oh, man. So, here we go. We're about to get ourselves set for another one. Apparently I'm P11, but that shouldn't be right. But me spectating this season's been weird. I mean, don't get it. So unfortunately for Ichigo, he'll have to start last, but he may not mind that. He might not mind that. So that's brings up Calzona a position. Oh, that gives Hoop a good clean running here to maybe go to the outside. Oh man, and yeah, Ichigo, you are at the back. Could make things interesting, and it could put Hoop with a good advantage here that is at the back, and could take it back. So we'll see how things pan out here in this one. So we're not too far away from the start. Oh man. Here we go. Whoop. So a few cars have actually missed the start. Cam and Sprightly. So here we go. Oh, this is... Okay. Nava's... Oh, everyone's trying to buy position here. This is getting ugly. So here we go. Can Raf... So Calzona now... Yeah, forget what I said before. I'm dumb. Nava's trying to... Oh, let's hope this doesn't cause any dramas at the start. Can John get this restart perfect again? As we're about to go away another 30 minutes around Donnington Park.
Green light, show them what you got.
He looks again. Hoop gets another great restart as well, but Raf, I don't think he's going to hold on. He's going to try to hold on, because John will just sneak around that outside. He's got it. Raf leads. So John's going to have to... Oh, Raf goes deep, and John says goodbye. Goodbye. Farewell. We'll see you tomorrow. And that is Raf gone. Here comes Calzona. He goes up into P3. Hoop now's P2. Skippy close to Raf. He got close. He got close as chips there, as Calzona doing quite nicely in P3 here at the moment. But Hoop and John, here we go. A battle's on. It goes into, it goes into the top 10. Well, top 8 now. As a matter of fact, Johnston might have had a bit of a few drama, same with Sprightly. As this Hoop close here to John. Here in this one. So, a lot happening here to start things off, and this is the battle to watch out for. Raf is trying to find his way back to get onto the podium. That's not going to be easy for him, as everyone gets himself set for what should be a interesting race here. Oh. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be exciting. So, don't move a muscle, because it's going to be interesting to see this battle between Hoop and John. Skippy P5 is now. Raf has a little slight moment. Skippy will be just trying to stay out as much trouble as he can, as the ever-present Ichigo is closing up into all of this. He's currently in P7 here in this one, and trying to see what he can do. Oh, now Calzona's coming up into this. Could we see a four-way fight here for the lead? Who knows? We could see a four-way fight. You never know between these guys, and it could make things just as interesting. Wow, so lot going on here at the moment, and trying to see where everybody can place into this. Calzona's still haunting behind. Skippy's still up in that fight as well, and Ichigo now for the P6. So the contenders are now coming up to play. They're all starting to move their way up, all trying to find their way through in this one. And John now is extending that margin. He's now got a wriggle on. He's starting to extend that margin here, so he can be a big factor in all this. Wow. So Hoop now P2. Now he's got to really get into a rhythm now in this race to close up on John for this race win. So he's got to get a rhythm now. Don't get too over angst about John, and just work your way up to him inch by inch. That's pretty much what he's got to do. He's got to work his way up to get to him. So Raf, P4 here at the moment. You got Calzona. So these guys are not too far behind. As I think we've lost Skep. We have lost Skep. So I've missed that completely. And damp races. Well, you could have override them and say, no, we're not having a damp race here today. Could have just said dry race. But no. Oh dear. But I would agree with you. Damp races would be quite annoying. We will see Skep back next time for our next round, in which I'm trying to see where we're at for the next round. Let me find the calendar. It's so hard to find in this server because there's so many channels. Here comes Raf now for the move. We're at Breakout next week, everybody. Breakout, another sprint. I will not be here for Monza. This Calzona goes deep, and he goes down into P4. But yeah, I will not be here for Monza, but I will return for Imola for the 5th round in the rain. So that's just so you all know what's the situation, the sitch there at my commentary availability for BRL ACC. So be here next week for Brand Touch, but unfortunately will not be here for the endurance at Monza as Raf does what so many have done here today. Luckily, he didn't get in the wall, but so many have did the exact same thing. And he's got Nava behind. He'll be giving him a bit of a wriggle on here. Gucci literally not too far behind. So, what can Nava do? 22 minutes to go. Hoop's got that margin back under a second now between him and John. But let's see if the AAA Bentley can go for a move here on Raf. Does Nava look? No. Thought he may have thought about it, but he hasn't yet. So here's the situation at the front. As I said before, Hoop needed just to calm and just start to slowly, inch by inch, wriggle his way up to John, and that's what he's doing. So it's a great battle that's going to assume here between these two. It's going to come down to who's going to be the best of the rest here in this one. Oh, and Sprightly is around. He's a lap down. But Sprightly around. That's a shame for him. And so we got a close battle here between these three. Other sticking with Raf. Trying to find a way by. And what about the race lead? It's half a second. We'll come back to it in just a second. Keep an eye out on this fight here for position as well. Nava trying to see if he can maybe do something here. But it won't be easy to get past Raf. As our Hoop is on John. Let's watch this fight for the lead. It's on now. It is on like Donkey Kong. He got to challenge John here. Absolutely. Oh, Hoop! That's it. That's it. That's the race over. Unless John can make if John could do something... sorry, I mean, if John makes a mistake, that's pretty much the only way things could change here. Mistake from who? Oh, man. Mistake from who, unfortunately. And, wow. So, and John now, all he has to do is just slowly but surely pull the gap inch by inch, and he should have this race won. So that's pretty much the story of it. 19 minutes to go. Now still with Raf. Keep an eye on it. Hoop, guess what? He has to try to pass Ichigo. He has to try to pass Ichigo here in this one. If he can find a bye. Won't be easy for him. Ichigo's going to see if he can get past Calzona. And Nava's losing a bit of time to Raph. So let's watch this battle between Ichigo and Calzona. It's close as things can get. As Ichigo, if he can find that right moment, he should have him here. We've seen past before these two battle, and it's always entertaining. It's always close as you want to get. And Calzona again, close moment. But still not enough for Ichigo to go by. Seven-second margin for John here at the moment. A perfect weekend for him. Well, wasn't well, not exactly perfect. He didn't get pole position, but still, it's a perfect weekend for 2 wins. But he's still got to keep the car on track in the next 17 minutes. So there you go. So Ichigo trying to see what can be done here. It's gonna be close. Oh, Calzona's had a moment. There we go. There's the moment Ichigo was looking for, and he's got it done. So through to position goes Ichigo, and oh man, Ichigo now will he try to hunt down John, or will he just try to maintain that P2? I think for him, maintaining that P2 is going to be so important, and that's what he's going to look for here right now as we close in on the halfway point of this race. Yeah, we are closing in on the halfway point of race 2 here in Donnington. And Margins all played out here at the moment. Raf he's still hanging on with Hoop not too far ahead. And
We are at the halfway
trying to
mark.
see it.
Still a long way to go.
There we go. We're the halfway mark. There's still a long way to go. There's still a long way to go for John to get back wins here today, and that's what he'll be looking out for. If he possibly can. That's going to be the goal, the step for him to do. And he's going to be looking out for it here at the moment with 14 minutes to go left on the clock. So, well, man. Hoop up ahead. He's now trying to, well, get back that P2, really. That's pretty much what Hoop's trying to do here. Trying to get back that P2. Oh, and he's off in the grass. That's what, oh, Raf's done the exact same thing as him. I was about to say, well, Raf is going to try to close in, but not enough. Wow. Tell you what, it's a try and close in as much as he can. But it's going to be difficult. 6.7 for John. And let's go on board. Let's go on with a lap here around Donnington Park here with John. I'll stay quiet. Let's see how John goes here for this lap. Oh, wow. It's not the best laps from John here. Not the best laps here from John. But, yeah. It's quite an interesting one, to say the least. It's actually down to 5.6, so I won't get too excited here, but maybe John's struggling a little bit. I don't know, but he's got the gap. That's all that matters right now for him. As now Raf is close up here on Calzona. So Hoop has gotten by. We've missed that. Apologies. Hoop has gotten by Calzona. And we'll see what Raf can do with 11 minutes to go. 11-11. Make a wish. Well, for Oars Calzona, again, everyone's struggling for that corner day. And that is just allowing... Just guys are making some errors. It's hurting them. And that's pretty much how it's all played out for here. So, mistakes, faults being made. And that's what's hurting. Oh, someone's... Ichigo's gone. No! Ichigo is gone. Oh, you're kidding. Ichigo's game has crashed. All that work from the back ends to nothing. Calzada making a mistake too, by the way. That's put Nava up at a P4. And that's now just giving Raf a P3 and Hoop that P2 back. Unbelievable for Ichigo. You gotta feel for him. And he'll just try to get back out there and try to see if he can push on. Wow. I don't know what you can say about it. Wow. It's, got a feel for him. That's gotta suck. Oh, Raf mistake. Nava could challenge for another podium here. If he's lucky, he could challenge for another podium here. So we'll keep an eye out on this. If he can. He's right on. He's right on Raf here. So, battle for the final podium spot could be on. Here in this one. So, 8 minutes to go. Oh, I thought Nava was gone there for a second. Wow. And Gucci Litchi as well, by the way, in the BMW, the 222. Doing very nicely in P5. Actually doing a stellar job. Doing a stellar job in P5 right now. And, power to him. Doing superbly. Doing superbly. So, great race here for him. And if anything goes down in between him, between Raf and Nava, he could still even maybe get a podium if anything goes down. So, yeah, keep eyes on that because it can get very interesting if it does. 6 minutes to go. It has been titanium battles all the way down through the field. And it's been a tough one here tonight for everybody. It has been a tough race. And in these damn conditions, it has been very tough. So, everybody... Oh, it's Raf's off circuit. Here comes Nava. He's going to be on him. And he'll look to challenge. Here in this one. So... can he challenge it? Oh. Nava looks. He's trying to find his way by. Oh, Raf's off track. How did they not make contact? Gucci's through the P4. The BMW goes into 4th position. Wow. How didn't How didn't Nava make contact with Raf there is beyond me. Less than 5 minutes left. So 5 minutes to go. 7 seconds to gap between John and Hoop, but John's got the gap. I don't think he'll be too under pressure here in this one. Yellow flag was that Hoop? Yeah, well, he's definitely not under pressure now because Hoop has made an error where everyone has. It's been a struggle for a lot here tonight. Wow. And really the only one that's not really caught out is John. Incredible. So Gucci Lucci's now looking to try to get into P3. He will try. And Raf is still going to try to see if he can get the hoop as well. His teammate, he's going to try to see if he can maybe try to challenge, but I don't think he will, especially with it being championship leader so far. So, couple laps left, probably about 3 laps to go, I would say, to wrap up the day here in Donnington Park. Brand touch next week. You thought there was drama on the opening lap. You haven't seen nothing because there'll be some drama in the opening laps. Oh, Raf is gone. That has given Gucci Lucci a P3. Woo! Gucci goes to P3. Calzona's off as well. Wow, everyone is struggling for that corner. Just struggling to get a grasp of it. Unbelievable. It's John. So I'd say we're going to have 2 laps after this. Unbelievable. So Gucci now's P3 for the BMW. Well done to him. He's just got to hold on and he's going to get it done. He's just got to hold as much as he can. And he'll get this done. Wow. So oof. So Calzona. He's in P6. Navas close it in. On Gucci. Oh, can Gucci Lucci hold on? Oh. He's made an error. Made an error that has brought Nav up in a P3. The BMW down a position, wanting to hang on. But either way, I think he'll be happy that he's in the top 5 right now. Oh, man. As John is about to come to the final lap here in Donnington Park. Final lap now.
Okay, the leader is on the final lap now. Give it all you can.
Leading is. And the BMW is still trying to stick with Nava here. Trying to stick with him. But I don't think he's going to be able to hang on. It's going to be tough for him. It's going to be tough. But he's going to get a P4 either way. That's a good result for him to get. So the clock has stopped. It is going to be another victory. No, Gucci! No! He's off. Oh, they're all off. Brimo's gone off. Here comes Raf. Raf's coming. Raf's coming. On Gucci. And I think Raf might just get him here. Oh, the BMW's trying to hold on, but here comes the McLaren. He's trying to look for him around the outside, but he just can't do it. And the BMW's gone off. Raf goes up in a P4, but it's another win for John. And a superb weekend at Donington Park. He'll try to continue the run into Breakout next week. John, number wins it here in Donnington. Hoop will come home in second. Narva will come home in third. Raf will come home in fourth. Gucci Lucy will hold on to P5. Calzona not too far behind. But boy, a lot of drivers struggled in these conditions today. And yeah, Gucci will get a P5. Was almost the podium. But he'll get a P5. Calzona P6. Dima P7. Jordster P8. Primo P9. Oh my god, there's some things happening. And Sprightly will get the P10. Well, folks, that pretty much wraps it up here for ACC BRL. I hope you all had a very enjoyable watch of that. Join us next time. We will be at Brands Hatch as we watch Sprightly wrap it up here for us. It's a farewell to you all, and we'll see you next week, Brands Hatch, for some more racing. So goodbye for now. Wait till we'll end the stream when Sprightly crosses the line.